Hello everyone, welcome back to Outer Wilds. I did some digging around off camera to see where it is I should go next. There's a few possible leads, none of them where I'm like, oh, if I go there, definitely something new will happen. We could try the Tower of Quantum Knowledge again, it's been a long time since we went there. We could revisit the Gravity Cannon, which the first time we were there, it launched us in a shuttle at Giant's Deep, just by coincidence, apparently. But just like the other shuttle that I launched from a gravity cannon, I don't think it goes anywhere in particular, it just shoots you into space, so I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to learn, but it says I can learn more from this gravity cannon. So I've marked this off as a place to go. Some other reasonable places to go, I think. Trying to remember. We could revisit the Lake Bed Cave, which was a dead end last time. I noticed also there's nothing new here, but the Ash Twin Tower designs, right? So each design points to one of the planets. Which planets are these exactly? Ash and Ember. And then there's like well, let's just look. Ash and Ember, Timber Hearth, Brittle Hollow, Giant's Deep, Dark Bramble. Right? But I don't think there is one for Dark Bramble. I don't think that any of these 5 are for Dark Bramble. Which tells us Ash and Ember, Brittle Hollow, Giant's Deep, and Timber Hearth. That's only 4 of the 5 towers. And there's some mention here about the 5th. Like, the tower warps to a different planet, but okay, the sun isn't a planet. I think I misread this when I first was reading this information, and they were saying, oh, but of course we won't warp to the sun because the sun's not a planet. But I think actually what they were saying is, and one of the towers will go to the sun, even though the sun isn't technically a planet. And that sort of lines up with... where is Sun Station? Here it is. They built a thing orbiting the sun. So it actually seems like one of the towers on Ash Twin must go to the station orbiting the sun. So there would be a lot to learn there, probably. And the other thing about Ash is it here? First of all, remember, they wanted a 22-minute time interval. And that's how long our time loop is, I think. 22 minutes. It's a little, I've been thinking it's about 25 because I usually spend some time each episode with time frozen reading or something. But 22 actually sounds about right. So this sort of makes a little more sense now why they were asking about 22 minutes, because that's how long the time loop is, and they accidentally made this time loop, I guess. But what I wanted to... Somewhere in here, there was something that reminded me that they built a station on the inside of Ash with no physical way to reach it. My only conclusion from that is that you get there by warping from somewhere. Maybe the sun? The station that goes around the sun, maybe that warps to the inside of Ash? Because that's where they need all the power? Maybe? So that's a thing we could look at. We could also try this idea I had of going under Statue Island. That's a possibility. Now what is that green light? Doesn't mean there's more to learn here, right? No. Oh, it just means I've never read that entry? Yeah, okay. So we never did figure out the probe tracking module, huh? Oh, right. It's underwater on Giant's Deep. Probably beneath the lightning. And we haven't figured out how to get under it yet. You know, there's an electrical field there. Okay, what do you have to say about Bramble Island? There's a frozen jellyfish. And we know that frozen jellyfish... You're supposed to get into the jellyfish somehow, and I haven't figured out how to do that. We did it for the one on Dark Bramble, but the one on Giant's Deep we haven't really figured out. So... Oh, right. Plus there's more to do at Know My Grave, and I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do. Somehow find the vessel, but we don't know what signal to use to track the vessel. So I don't really know how I can do that right now until I understand maybe more about how they escaped. These murals are interesting. Yeah, 3 escape pods evacuated when they went and checked out Dark Bramble, so... And it says there's more to do with the Sunless City, which is a bit of a surprise. I don't know what else I can do there. I would somehow learn about Sun Station there? That's interesting. Oh, that's where they debated building the Sun Station. So, okay. I still don't really have any clear ideas of what I'm going to do, but I put something on my HUD. What was it? The gravity cannon. So we'll go launch that again, I guess. Remember, don't set autopilot up until you're a little bit further away from the planet. There we go. I wonder if there's any reason to go back to the Addle Rock anytime. I don't think so. That's the Quantum Moon. Oops. Don't turn off the autopilot. There's not really any purpose going there. Ah! Oh man, I looked away. Wait, am I not dead? Ship hull breached. I don't seem to be dead, actually. I could... Oh, the ship is not having a good day. Alright, just reset me. I looked away, and that turned off the autopilot, and then I crashed into the planet, because I was already headed straight for it, and the only part I skipped was the deceleration phase, which is pretty important, as it turns out. So I'd love to understand what's going on at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge as well, because I now have a little more quantum knowledge. Maybe enough to get in there, which I didn't have before, and then it could tell me how to reach the Quantum Moon. Would be nice. But first, I'm going to check out the probe cannon. I have also been thinking about, like, now that I'm starting to run out on, you know, totally obvious leads, I might start actually doing a little editing. It doesn't sound like me, but just so, like, when I wander around and don't find anything. Oh yeah, we also, by the way, anyway, when I wander around and don't find anything, we can maybe skip that and get to the part where I do find something. I don't know. We'll see. I probably won't do it. It sounds like too much work. So we learned some stuff at the Black Hole Forge, which it wrote in the log. The Warp Tower's alignment is not its warp receiver. It aligns at the center of the corresponding body. The Hourglass Twins count as a single astral body with a shared alignment point between them. Fine. All the warp towers were constructed on Ash. Yeah. And great. And then also this diagram. It explained this diagram for me as an explanation of the 5% deviation rule. So while that is going, you can teleport, basically. Or warp. So, okay, I don't know exactly why that's important. But that's the thing that they wrote down for me. So, we were going to this gravity cannon on Brittle Hollow. Also of note, Hollow's Lantern. There's nothing there. I've so far not found any... Why is that? Oh, because there's stuff I haven't read yet? Control module received a request from Ash Twin to launch recently. Was launched, but it broke. Yeah, okay. So anyway, but I haven't found any reason to go to Hollow's Lantern yet, and when I went, there wasn't anything there. It's just kind of weird that it's even shows up on the map if it's definitely always useless, so I don't know. This time let's not get distracted and turn off autopilot. See, there's Sun Station. Oh, I can't zoom right now. Whatever. So where was the tower? Like, how do I get to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge? Or I'm not going there. I'm going to the Gravity Cannon. But I do want to know how to get to the tower as well. Because at some point for super long, I'm going to want to go there, I think. Let me get around to the back where it's easier to get in, maybe? No, we'll just park here. I don't remember where exactly on the planet it was. Was it in the settlement? I don't think it was. Maybe. Alright, so we're just going to hop down in any old place here. Here's the shuttle area. This is what, Southern Observatory, I think? Yeah, I don't want to go there. Where are the launch controls? Are they they should be lower, right? Yeah, here they are. And what's this again? Crossroads. Who cares? We were going here. And it's at the Quantum Moon right now, is that right? Yeah. I forget. Is this to recall it? Yeah. So I could launch it again with the gravity cannon before getting in. That's an interesting experiment, I guess. Because right now it doesn't say where the shuttle is. Okay, I thought it might say, oh, the shuttle's on its way to the Quantum Moon or whatever, but no. I could probably jump that, but I'm just going to walk. Can I check out the top of this shuttle? Nothing of interest here, I would think, right? Yeah. Alright, let me just refresh my memory on this. You're on the Quantum Moon. Your shuttle landed at the South Pole. Don't know why, but it does. Okay. Nothing else of interest here, although, what is that? That's like a... Whoa! I fell out. Huh. There's a warp core there on the... I see. If I jump, I lose the gravity thing that's holding me to the floor, because this is actually up. But look, there's a... There's a warp core in this. Is that how it goes back to the gravity cannon? Because I saw a flash of a white hole, like, suddenly just created and then disappeared here. Maybe it links to this black hole somehow? So we determined that, I think this is how you launch? And we don't understand any of the other controls. And this time we don't seem to be aiming for a planet, so that's nice. Where am I? I'm here. Am I going anywhere in particular? Doesn't seem like it. It also doesn't look like I've reached escape velocity for the solar system, so I'll be orbiting back at some point. I assume. I don't know, I seem to be drifting in basically a straight line. I don't know that I'm curving much. Maybe I am. But we don't seem to be headed for the quantum moon in any real way. And I could have gotten here faster in my own ship. So it's not like this is a speed thing. Is this like, you know... So what I would have hoped, maybe, is this would be going to some special location that I don't know how to go to using my ship. But honestly, it just seems to be drifting. Right? It's not going anywhere in particular. It's outside the range of all the planets. Now, the quantum moon does sometimes visit a sixth location outside of the known solar system, so in principle we could be headed there. But I don't have any reason to believe that. Is that Dark Bramble? Yeah. So, I mean, we're spinning, we're not propelling in any particular direction. I just don't think this is the way forward. So I believe it's this button that sends us back to the gravity cannon. I don't know what this one does. Oh, that sends us back to the gravity cannon. Wait. Yeah. I'm at the same gravity cannon that I left. So that button doesn't do anything. If I launch and then hit that? I mean, I seem to be falling. Right? So there is some kind of longer-term propulsion that I'm somehow canceling by pulling the thing out of place, I think. Still doesn't seem to be anything on those dang... on that dang, Hollow's lantern. No signals of any kind. Escape pod 1? It should be over here. It's just that we're at a close enough angle that I can detect it. There doesn't seem to really be anything over there. And we're once again going nowhere in particular. So that sends us home. And this, on the right, I believe does, like, nothing? So I don't know why there are 3 controls. That's like all the planets kind of lined up. What is that white thing? Oh, it's like a galaxy, right? Or a oh, that's a star going supernova out in the distance. Not ours, but a different one. So I think, for example, if I wanted to, I could hop out here, and the ship was basically just idling, so I could fly around if I wanted, but I don't see any reason to do so. So, like, this is still a bust. This hasn't really done anything for me. And I wish I knew where the Tower of Quantum Knowledge is. I vaguely recall it being fairly low down, but that's not helpful navigationally, really. Because I can't just hop straight down there. I would die and also not even go to the right place. I mean, it is quite a mystery, I suppose. Why is Brittle Hollow completely falling apart this fast right as the time loop begins? Ah, well. It wasn't falling apart before, right? Alright, where's this putting me? Right, this place was stable for years, centuries or something. And then suddenly it goes completely to shit in 20 minutes. You don't happen to know how to get to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Nah, not really. Know my city inside Ember Twin. Yeah. Okay, can I leave? Like, I don't see a tower. Anyway, why it's suddenly falling apart. And obviously, like, okay, they must have done something with the probe cannon that broke it, right? But, like, what? It seems like it's Hollow's lantern that's blowing up the city so badly. Yeah, look at that. What did the Nomai do? Oh, is this the tower? What did the Nomai do that caused Hollow's lantern to start blowing up this place? I don't see anything around here that, like, oh, if I just understood how quantum stuff worked better, that I could suddenly start climbing, right? It's not like the Tower of Quantum Trials. Ascend these stairs. It does say stairs, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. And then climb up this, presumably, right? At the Tower of Quantum Trials, there were clear, like, puzzles that exploited quantum knowledge. And that I could use to get more quantum knowledge, basically. It was a way for them to teach me. Can I? So here is also the quantum tower, right? Or the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. And it's like reminding me, by the way, you can launch a scout in there. But I don't know why I want to. Like, there's nothing really of use in there that I can see. I want to get in, but my recollection is this staircase doesn't lead anywhere good. Beneath your feet lies the tower. Descend the steps to the entrance below. Yeah. But I don't want to do that. I want to go in through the top, if that's okay. Oh! Wait a minute. It's been a long time since I read this. The trees in this grove move. The trees move. I didn't... yeah. It isn't just the trees. Other matter in this area That unusual shard of rock, moving in the same eerie way. The rock is unusual for another reason. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. The rock shard's presence is significant. Where is it? Oh my god, stop putting away my... Ah, there. Yeah, the trees do move. Okay, that's an interesting, like, lead of a sort. They have quantum trees here. Is that one quantum? Yep, it's gone now. They have quantum trees along with the quantum shard. And when we went to the Tower of Quantum Trials, it said each shard has something different to teach you, and there's a shard right here. So we should learn something from this. We shouldn't just say, oh, how cool, the trees are quantum. We know what quantum means. This should be teaching me something that I don't already know about quantum behavior, I think. What's on the roof of that? This atypical shard of rock is the reason objects are behaving weird. The only object we've discerned is the wandering moon. I thought the moon's behavior and the groves are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't from this planet? This quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. A unique signal is coming from this shard. Our friend the wandering moon sounds the same. I've also heard the same signal this shard produces, calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. Okay. So, I've been to the one on Timber Hearth. That's where they have the poem, the quantum poem. The Hourglass Twins. I've been to the one, well, at least one of the ones on Ember. That's the one in the caves. What about Ash? I don't know if there's supposed to be a different one on Ash or not. They say on the twins. They mean on each twins or on the combination of the twins? Who can say? Have I found the one on Giant's Deep? I don't remember. Probably the ship's log can tell me. Huh. How's the sun doing right now, by the way? Okay, it's not blue yet, but I guess that just means it hasn't blown up. Doesn't say much about how long till it blows up. Huh. So if I look away, that thing's gonna move? It seems to be staying still for some reason. Maybe I'm imagining it. No, it moved. Okay, it went further left. And these trees. I definitely would not have noticed it if someone hadn't written it down. What the hell was that? Why can't you just break this thing so I can get in? Oh, we are now falling into the black hole. I see. Well, I don't think we're likely to get much further today. What is that? It's one of the pieces that fell out of the planet, presumably. Do those all wind up around Whitehall Station, just kind of meandering around? Let me go check out the Quantum Tower while it's out here in space. I don't... Oh, it will be more interesting, because I can just fly now. Oh my gosh. I can climb up it, I think. Or, like, just fly up it, basically, right? Okay, I may have over-accelerated. Now, I have to come in from the bottom. Oh, maybe the bottom doesn't break apart. Maybe the entrance is still on the planet. Yeah, they saw that coming. Okay. That's rude. So there isn't actually a way in. But I can go in through here, can't I? Oh, this is the bottom. Oh, this is such great news. There's some stuff here. Anything I can actually read, though? Right, like there's these projection stone things. Receptors. But without any projection stones, I can't read what's on them. Okay, suppose that I go higher. Okay, here at least is a scroll. Tell me there's a scroll reader in here somewhere. Come on, don't do this. Okay, up higher still. Okay, I just saw something move around. Okay, good, here's a scroll reader. I'm worried I'm out of time, or running out. Why can't I drop this? Okay, I can at least read this one. Welcome, Solanum. Completed, you're ready to go to the Quantum Moon. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it carried us and many before us, the 6th location. You'll be guided by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon. But remember, the shrine must be on the... To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the North Pole. So there's... You get there on the South Pole, and you have to somehow convince the shrine to quantum move to the north, maybe? Be cautious on your journey. So that's all this says. And I can't put this down. Because I'm not standing upright. So I can't put another one in. That's frustrating. And there's these things. Okay, and we see that's, I believe, the eye. Ash and Ember. This is the Quantum Moon. It's at Brittle Hollow. That's Giant's Deep. This must be Timber Hearth. Bramble Hollow. And the eye. Or maybe the sun? Oh, I'm so mad I can't put down this scroll. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could if I were standing on this thing. Aha. And then... It's a little disorienting and I don't have a lot of fuel to play with, but... I can't take that one out? What? Oh, I don't need to. There's an empty scroll reader. I didn't see that anywhere. Oh, don't do this to me. I don't have a lot of time or a lot of fuel, and I really would like to read what this scroll says. So I'm just going to coast over there, I guess, try to save fuel. If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to Quantum Moon, you're almost ready. Before you do, pause and remember your history. We make this journey not only for ourselves, but to honor the members of our clan who come before us. Those who, after the crash that brought... How do I scroll? Brought them here. I can't scroll. That's upsetting. Oh no, there. No communication between two groups of survivors. These gentlemen I looked upward from two different planets and saw the same wandering moon. They went to Quantum Moon. Many of them died. Recall these Nomai. Okay. This doesn't look like operationally important stuff. The other one had some operationally important stuff on it. We're about to die from the sun blowing up, and also we don't have any fuel, so... Using oxygen as propellant, right? Okay. Well, it turns out I had plenty of fuel because I was in a place with trees. Okay, so eventually this ended up being at least somewhat productive. I made it into the quantum tower, and I discovered some quantum trees. And in the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, I learned that there is a shrine on the Quantum Moon, which has to be at the North Pole. And we start at the South Pole. I knew that before, and I don't think they mentioned it here. Maybe they did, I don't know. But the information about the shrine needing to be north, that's new, I'm pretty sure. So let's see if the ship now believes I'm done exploring Quantum Tower. It should. There's nothing else there, right? Okay, good. So it does say we're done with the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The shrine must be on the moon's north pole. To explore the 6th location? There's a quantum shrine. The shrine on the quantum moon must be on the north pole. The quantum moon carried it to its secret location. This quantum shard emits the same signal. And there's more stuff about the quantum moon on the Lakebed Cave. We still haven't figured out... Oh. It no longer says there's more to do here. I'm not sure what I did this time that I didn't do previously. Maybe recall the shuttle? Maybe I hadn't done that at that launch site before, only at the other one? It's possible. Okay, well, I'll go over this in between episodes and come up with a plan for what to do next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.